What is up, YouTube? This is Bacon Boy here today, and I'm bringing you another fad gameplay. There's two gameplays in this, but they're just a few short streaks. I finally used some assault. This is literally like the first few games I've actually used assault. A few things, if you didn't already know, the attack dog is probably the best kill streak in the game. That thing got me so many kills, and it literally never dies. So yeah, definitely recommend using that. It is an awesome streak, so yeah, and it's only like a 5 kill streak as well, which is insane. But onto the gameplay. If you didn't already know, this is the fad. I probably just said that, and this gun is really powerful. As you'll see in this gameplay, it wrecks people. The recoil, if you have grip and silencer, the recoil is very minimal, and the fire rate is the fastest out of assault rifles. Accuracy is great, the iron sights are pretty good, and it really doesn't have much flaws, except that if you get into those long range gunfights, then it starts to drop off a bit, but it's really good. And as you'll see in this gameplay, it does very well in most ranges. I think there's a few long shots where it misses a few shots, and a few of them are my fault, because I kind of just sometimes randomly my aim just goes off, and yeah. That happens once or twice in this game, but yeah, I only die. I think it takes me like 5 or something minutes to die. I get like 30 kill streak or something. But yeah, it was good. This gun's really awesome. So if you didn't already see at the start, I showed you my class setup, so you can quickly rewind and look at that or something if you want. If you didn't already see it, but pretty much I'll tell you what I'm using. I'm using the fad with silencer and grip. No secondary, no lethal, no tactical. I don't know, I just don't find that I really make the most of them. I'd rather have an extra perk, but that's completely up to you. If you feel like you'll definitely use that stuff, then go for it, but I just don't find them that useful to me. So onto perks, I've got the ready up perk. That perk's always really good. Get your scope in nice and fast. It's pretty much dexterity. I'm actually surprised it's only one perk point, because it's really good. I've got Stalker. Stalker's probably one of my favorite perks. It lets you kind of have the advantage going around the corner, and it definitely, I find it a lot more useful than Quick Draw. Because Quick Draw, if you go around a corner and scope in fast, and the enemy's moving around a bit, you have to kind of like, you can't really counter that, because you can't move around fast and scope in and out. It just doesn't work. But with Stalker, you know, you can kind of move around and aim at them. So yeah. That's always going to give you a really big advantage around the corners. As you see, I take advantage of my Stalker around every corner, take it wide, you know, have scoped in the Stalker, and you're going to have the advantage, especially if you've got Amplify with that, which I have. If you've got a decent headset, then you'll be able to hear the enemies coming up, especially in like domination stuff. Not many people are going to use dead silence, so you can definitely take advantage of them there and get some easy kills on them. Also, I have Scavenger for obvious reasons, you know, so when I'm going on decent gun streaks, I can get more ammo. And here's the thing where, yeah, that was probably the most long range shot I make in this. But yeah, this gun is really good. As you'll see, it rips up. Another perk I have Hardline, I didn't really have anything else I really wanted. So I just thought Hardline would help me out with the streaks and all that, so I chucked it on. And it's really good. You know, and 2 assists, 1 kill, so if you find yourself getting a lot of assists, this gun might be a bit like that if you go on a big map, because it'll get a lot of assists, because it can't really get those long range shots all the time. And here's on to the second game. Another awesome streak I get with the fad. I only played like 3 games with it, so I didn't really get too much of a chance to get anything really big, but yeah, these are some good games, and so I hope you enjoy them. If you do, definitely drop a like. And the last thing I'm using is Gambler. So this is really a perk when you kind of just have that one extra perk slot, and you're like, what do I want? I guess I could have maybe chucked on Lethal or something. There's something to be a bit more useful, but that's alright. Doesn't really matter too much. Because with Gambler, if you don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. You gamble and you get a randomized perk. So it's worth 1 perk point, and it's, unless you get like something really pointless, like sometimes I get like extra attack and extra lethal thing, even though I don't use any attacks or lethals. So it's sometimes, maybe like 1 in 5 times, you get a pointless perk. Then there's like half the time you get a perk that's like, okay, this is good. And sometimes you get a 1 point perk, which is, it's still probably better than having nothing on, like, gambler. Yeah. And then sometimes you get really lucky and you'll get like Deadeye or, what else is good? I've gotten Quick Draw a few times. Quite a few times actually. Yeah, Deadeye, that's the best thing you're gonna get from it. That's 5 perk points. So if you're risking 1 perk point to get another perk, it's definitely a good thing to have. I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to put it on, but if you've got an extra perk point, definitely chuck it on. So a bit of a guide for this gun. It works really well with Stalker, and what else? Yeah, as you can see, this is the first game I used this thing. I didn't actually realize you had to call it in. I thought I was just gonna be like a payload or something, and I just click it and it comes over and rips it up for me. But no, yeah, I die here. Unfortunately, this is my first death of the game. I think I ended up going like 40-5 or something. I got a few deaths at the end, but it was still a pretty good game considering I joined late. So that's pretty much it. If you haven't tried out the FAT, it's a very, very good gun. So I definitely recommend putting it on, and I'd really, really appreciate it if you guys could drop a comment. Just tell me what you think. Tell me if you've used it and found success. That'd really be awesome to know that people like my class setup. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. I've got lots more gameplays, and some of them won't be with the FAD. I actually use other guns a lot. The FAD's just really awesome. So thanks for watching.